This is a 2010 Honda Accord that I'm rebuilding along with 25 other cars in order to afford a McLaren. And this one has been in an accident. We replaced part of the chassis and redone the front suspension and brakes, as well as doing it in the rear. But there's one more thing that we have to do.
It's the most tedious job. It's the timing chain replacement. Dude, this is scaring me, bro. There's no way. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's not panic. Let's not panic. Let's not panic. Just need to figure out how to remove it now. That broke in the worst position imaginable. Take it nice and slow.
For this, we're going to hollow out the inside and use a left-handed drill bit to hopefully extract it without ruining the block.
Need a therapist and a new career choice. Left-handed drill bit, here we go. You know, I'm like actually gonna throw up. It's not wide enough.
Being absolutely scared, having no idea what I'm doing in this process, we made progress.
Just keep pressure, just keep pressure, just keep pressure, just keep pressure. Let's go! Woo! That is definitely a keeper. I'm just praying that I didn't destroy the threads, because if I destroyed the threads, then I am factually screwed. That one was sheared off. That one's good, but that is now out. And now I have to figure out how to do that, because I can't put on the timing cover until I have another one of those.
Very fortunately for my case then, we're looking to be in the green. But now we just have to wait for parts, so let's clean in the meantime. All of the panels that are dirty, including the timing cover, valve cover, and oil pan, are all going to be cleaned as best we can. We're also going to be removing all of the old gaskets so that we can get a better seal. To top it all off, we're going to chase all of the threads on the block to make sure that everything goes in as smooth as possible. That also means cleaning off all of the bolt threads and the heads to make sure that we have clean contact points. Once they've been hit with the wire brush, they're all going to be chased by this chasing nut, which is going to refine those threads and take care of any burrs. This is what they looked like before and after they've been cleaned. Now to go to the timing cover, we're just going to do these ones at the bottom for now, and we'll get the ones at the tensioner hole later. We're still waiting for those parts, so it's just making everything the best we can. Valve cover is going to get the same treatment. Everything gets threaded, cleaned, and placed back in. For the last of the threadings, we're going to do the timing cover side of the engine block. And with most of the parts in and all of them clean, we can move on.
So now we're here. And that's the one that's stripped. That's the bolt that broke. So we're going to chase the threads. She threads in nice and good. She sticks at the beginning. She's not happy about starting, but maybe we can fix that. We'll get the good one that didn't break and thread her in, just to make sure that we're extra good. Yeah, baby, look at that. She's in. Okay. Every thread has now been cleaned, every hole filled out, but we still don't have those new parts yet. This car was giving an engine code. I forgot to get the footage of it. It came up with one specific code saying that the catalytic converter was bad. With this car now being 16 years old, it would kind of make sense that the cats are starting to go out. While we still wait for those parts, we're going to replace both of them. The top one that goes to the back of the engine and the exhaust manifold, and this bottom one that sits underneath the car. Hopefully these should be relatively quick removals.
These were ordered when I first got the car, so it's something that we can have. We're going to first remove some of the panels off the top end, then move to the bottom. both of them out, we can now remove the O2 sensors from the one that connects directly to the back of the exhaust manifold, clean them off, and get them installed onto the new one. It's removing the caps, putting the new ones in, tightening them up, and getting it installed into place. The rear one doesn't have any sensors, it just bolts into place, and we're good to go.
We have it! This is the auto tensioner that we need. It's the part that's replacing this. As you can see, it would only line up with one of the holes. Like my buddy Moses said, you can use this, but then you're chancing the fact that if this slips or if it rotates, then you botch out the oil pump, and it'll also cause a lot of problems with the timing as well, because then you don't have a tight chain going around. But with this being able to be thrown away and this being the new one, we can now redo everything on the passenger side of the engine all again. We have to figure out how this dance is gonna go.
The engine hoist comes back out, and we just lightly suspend it. We're gonna start to put all the timing pieces on, starting with the oil pump,
44. Oh, it was 45 flat. That's okay.
as well as its guides, with 2 new bolts to go in their place. Being careful this time.
Okay, we're gonna leave that there. I'm so scared.
The tensioner goes on. And the oil system, after being torqued, should be set. As we can see, the spring engages, and now we need to find a way to support it from the bottom to get the engine mounts on. The oil pan is going to go on the bottom, with just a few bolts to hold it into place. And then we'll use a wooden block to support it from the jack to make sure it's stable. And after getting it suspended, the engine stand can be removed. Now the timing guides can start to go in.
Invisible hands.
They're just held in by a few bolts that are going to be torqued down, and with the first guide in, we can get the second one and double check the chain. It's got the same amount of links, so we can keep going. We'll put the tensioner into place, torque it down, and just suspend the chain. We're going to get this spacer down into place for the rest of the timing stuff, and then it's onto the gasket. The gasket goes onto the timing cover. I'm going to use my dad and brothers to help me lower it into place, and hopefully this works.
Okay.
The bolts are just going to go in, and we've only got about 5 to 10 minutes before the gasket fully sets. But even after getting all of the bolts into place, we still have to get the timing set. But again, we ran into another problem.
Oh my gosh. Was trying to get this on. This dropped. I tried to recover it. I almost got this on. But since I dropped it, I don't feel like the bottom is in time anymore. So we have to redo the timing cover. What we're going to do this time is we're going to disconnect the power steering. Now we're going to redo the fluid on the power steering, so if we lose some, that's okay. The goal is just to not get it sprawled all over the engine. We're just going to have to do the timing all over again.
This unfortunately means that the timing cover has to come back off once again. And all of the gasket now has to be removed from the timing cover, as well as the engine block. This isn't easy with some of the timing parts in. This time we decided that we're going to do the chain first, and find a way to maneuver around the timing cover.
I'm really hoping that we have it done now, because this will be the second time that we've done the timing.
Double checking everything's right. This identification is between those 2 gold points, especially here. It's hard to see, but these marks are lined up, and And we've got the keyhole, sprocket, gold chain, and the block point all in line. This means that we can now reapply that gasket and get it on. My dad is going to slowly lower it down to me while my younger brother preps the bolts. And again, we've only got about 5 to 10 minutes to do this. And hopefully, we do it right. And now we're one step closer to the car's first start.
Oh boy! Not nice and easy, but she's out.
If we remember, this wasn't put on with a gasket, just to help support the engine. So here we've got a liquid gasket that's going to go around the inside of the bolt lines. We'll put it back in to seal. Has to be press fit on perfectly, and then the bolts seal it in. One more extra cover, and a handful of extra bolts to seal everything up. Now we can remove the tensioner pin, put on the cover properly, make sure that everything is torqued and that the engine turns over.
That seems to be pretty good.
And now everything's timed and we're set.
Engine is back at TDC.
This VVT sensor is going to go into place. And we've got some new seals and a gasket for the valve cover. They just get gently hammered and pried out. Careful not to damage the head. The new ones just get press fit to be put into place. We're going to give the head a little bit of a clean because the rest of the engine got one as well. New gasket goes in. I'm going to add some dabs of liquid gasket between the timing cover and some open ends of the block. And we're set to move on.
Gentle. I said gentle. Gently. Now let's just hope that I didn't forget anything.
I am now less than 15 minutes away from turning the key after getting this engine rebuilt and retimed. Coil packs are going to go in after getting new seals for themselves, and the valve cover is all going to be torqued down perfectly. The cover for the coil packs goes into place. Those are going to get spun down and torqued as well. Want it all to be as perfect as we can. Power steering pump is going to go back into place and as well torqued in. The power steering system is going to be connected back up, and these last few connections are going to be torqued and the hoses clamped back where they go. The oil cap goes back into place, and we're set to go finish the timing. It's now to put the crankshaft pulley back into place, the key slots in, and the pulley slides on. This tool holds the crankshaft pulley into place, it gets torqued to 45 newton meters, and then another 90 degrees. The serpentine belt goes into place. I'm replacing the filter now because I forgot to. It goes back in, but we have another problem.
Dude, there's no way. So we're at a bit of a problem because the oil pan is stripped. So I've already got one on order. It's shipping here right now. In the meantime, I guess we'll just start buttoning up all the other fluids and getting her ready so that once we get the oil pan, then we can throw that on and officially start the car. Dude, we were so close.